Activision, great job, man. Great fucking job, you know. You finally satisfied some people by making Modern Warfare Remastered. You didn't satisfy everybody though, because just saying it's not that very good, but whatever. You kinda have satisfied the community with Modern Warfare Remastered, alright? People are happy that you finally gave them a game, even though you're charging them more for it, but you know, that's whatever. So, you do that, but then you just have to fuck it up. You just have to fuck it up. So, many of you may have heard recently that Activision are deciding to add supply drops to Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, currently, I'm sitting here, like, at my desk. It's a fucking Tuesday morning. I'm sitting looking at half the shit that's been posted so far of all these new shit that's going to be added into the game. And so far, what I've seen is a video of a M1014 that looks nothing like an M1014. You can obviously tell this is like PC gameplay, you know, you can see the frame rate counter inside, and, well, consoles are never going to get 90 FPS, so, you know, there's always that. But this guy's basically walking around with a shovel, you know. It's got the whole flip around animation like in Black Ops 3, and, you know, he's gone around killing a bunch of people with this shovel. It kind of just looks like the one from Black Ops 3, so I don't know. And then you've got this Charlie Intel post, and there's also the post of the M1014, which looks very different in the regular one, because, well, the regular one, I'll show a comparison of what the regular one looks like, and I'm not too sure if I can post the actual image, but basically the other image, it has shells like actually placed on the shotgun. You know how you see like a lot of shotguns that have shells on it, and that's basically what the new M1014 looks like. And it's kind of confusing whether this is like a variant or if this is just some kind of decoration. Honestly, if they were gonna add like decorations to your weapons, that would kind of be okay, I guess, you know, like borderline. I'm not one of these purist guys, you know, that's gonna sit there and whine about everything that's been changed in the game, but you know, stuff like that, if it's going to be added in as microtransactions, I guess I could put up with it, because, well, one of my favourite remasters, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, well, that had microtransactions in it, and, you know, that was okay in my opinion. You know, like, if you want a remaster, you know, like, you may as well put up with some things that are going to be different, and you may as well put up with some microtransactions, but supply drops though, that's one thing that just should not be in the game, because it's not just my gripes with it, and it's not that, oh, I hate supply drops, it's just that they really are shite. Like, honestly, what Activision put them in the game for was to artificially extend your playtime, because, you know, with RNG, there is no sure shot way of getting anything. Say, for example, in Advanced Warfare, this is a bad example, but in Advanced Warfare, right, you could basically unlock certain variants of guns at like 300 kills, right? And nowadays, instead of doing that, instead of giving you like a marksman variant for using the gun a lot, they're just going to put that variant into supply drops. Or like with Black Ops, or Ghosts, for example. Ghosts had a lot of character customization in that game. A lot of them which you could unlock through challenges. And see, these challenges take a set amount of time. Say, for example, like, I don't know, a helmet you may have got in Call of Duty Ghosts for getting 10 headshots or something. That would take a set amount of time, whereas if they put that into supply drops, it could take you any amount of time, as, you know, it's random number generated and nobody knows how long it's going to take for you to get that, so, you know, it just drags your playtime out way more, which is why Activision love it so much, because obviously it makes people buy more of them, because they get frustrated for not getting what they want. You know, they can modify the drop rates to be absolutely terrible, which means they can essentially get as much money off of these gullible little kids as they can. And it also means that their player retention rates are going to be quite high, which, you know, when it comes to what reports and all that, and, you know, like posts saying, oh, blah blah blah, Call of Duty's doing, you know, Call of Duty's like got X amount of players online, you know, like it can add more people onto that, because, you know, there's more people trying to get supply drops and shit like that. Just saying, but if Infinite Warfare never had supply drops and shit, I doubt there would be as many people playing the game as there is right now, so, you know, there is that right there. But when it comes to it, the supply drops, they're just really, I fucking hate them, man, honestly, they piss me off so much. And it's not just that, it's like this RNG stuff, you know, I really don't like it to an extent, but, you know, I can put up with it, like in Gears of War 4, I can put up with it. But here's the thing, with supply drops in Call of Duty, I don't put up with them, because you always know it's going to go from bad to worse very quickly. you know, it's going to be bad enough that they're adding them into the game, and then next thing you know, they're just going to add in weapons or add in whatever to them, because Activision seem to have no fucking morals, and, you know, just decide that, oh, well, we're just going to fuck with the, you know, like, how original this game actually is. You know, like, oh, well, we really don't give a shit, so we'll just basically fuck with the integrity of this game by adding in these weapons and shit. And honestly, when it came to that leak that went around a couple of months ago, you know, the whole MW2 weapons leak, I don't think that's so bad. But, you know, if they were going to get added into supply drops, yeah, that's bad in my opinion. But the thing is, if they were unlocked via challenges, I don't really think that's such a bad thing. You know, but when it comes to it though, melee weapons, those can fuck off. I really do hate melee weapons in Call of Duty, not just because they're stupid or anything like that, it's because it actually ruins my experience playing the game. Because when I'm playing a game of TDM and I've got some fucking spacker running around in my team with a fucking shovel in his hands, you know, trying to use that instead of using a gun in a first person shooter game, yeah, and he keeps getting killed and feeding the enemy team helicopters all over, like over and over again, well, that's what happened in Black Ops 3 non-stop, and that's probably what's going to happen in COD, you know, Modern Warfare Remastered. So if it comes to melee weapons, you know, if it's just a reanimation, essentially, you know, like when you stab somebody with your knife, if they've changed that to be you hit somebody with a shovel, yeah, it makes the game a lot more comical and goofy, but, you know, it doesn't really ruin the integrity of the multiplayer experience like actual melee weapons do. You know, because they really end up making your win-loss go to shit. And it's not that I care about my win-loss or anything, it's just I don't want to lose games over and over and over again. Especially in an easy game like Call of Duty, where I know that I'm better than half of my team, but my team are just getting our shit pushed in by helicopters and airstrikes because some little fucking idiot decides, oh well, I'm just gonna run around with this shovel, because that shit really does ruin matches quite a lot. You know, like, you never see a knifer that's got skill, unless you're looking at the guys that do knife only a lot of the time, like, only use me blade and half your knife only guys. You know, those guys do pretty decent, but, you know, the normal scrub who thinks, oh, well, I'm just going to use this shovel because I got it out of a supply drop, those guys are never good with it. They're always terrible. I'm just saying, but that's the way it always is. But when it came to these MW2 weapons that were leaked, I think it would be borderline cool if they got added into, like, challenges and stuff. Like, I don't know, get 1,000 kills with LMGs and you unlock the M240 or something. I don't know, it just seems kind of cool to me. Maybe if they added in these weapons and they were, like, basically just, like, reskins of other weapons, but, you know, they're just, like, a different skin and they sound different, I guess that would be okay, but I don't know, man, it's just, of course Activision had to pull this shit and just, you know, fucking milk the shit out of Modern Warfare Remastered, but then again, I'm really not bothered at all, because, well, I didn't buy the game, and if I did buy the game, it's not like I paid for it myself. But, well, to be honest, I'll be completely honest here, my gran actually has bought me Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition, but she bought it for me during the, you know, like the Black Friday sales and shit, so essentially, she paid regular price and got Modern Warfare Remastered, so, you know, really, she just bought the original game and got that for free, so, you know, it's decent there. And another thing as well is, you know, like, it's not me that's going off and wasting my own money on it, so I guess I feel less bad about it. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If there's any gameplay left, I'll leave the rest of it in the background. Got some Gears of War 4 King of the Hill gameplay in here. Really did enjoy this map. I've really been enjoying Gears of War 4 a lot more recently. Multiplayer still tilts the fuck out of me at times. I'm not gonna lie, it really does still tilt me a lot of the time, but you know, when it comes to it, the multiplayer is actually still quite fun, and they've made some big changes recently, like, you know, there's no more rage quitters or anything. Well, there still is rage quitters, but, you know, if you want to rage quit a match, you have to dashboard now. You can't just, you know, like, return to main menu. That's not a thing anymore. Well, at least in ranked matches it's not, so that's decent. Another thing as well is they've actually made a change with the credit system, being that when you sign on and if you win your first match, like in multiplayer, you know, just your first match of the day that you win, you'll get a credit bonus for that. And there's daily challenges, like daily bonuses as well, which I don't know if they've given you a way to find how your daily challenge is, you know, like where to see it, but, you know, you do see it when you sign on, so that's pretty decent, to be completely honest. Like, the credit system was so fucking stingy, and it's actually pretty good that you're getting quite a lot of them now, so, you know, like, if you win your first match of the day, and you do quite well in that match, you can walk away with 200 or 240 credits, which, you know, that's you almost a quarter of the way to an operations pack, which, you know, those are really good. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. It seems that like Coalition have actually listened to the feedback that they got from people regarding the Gears pack system, which is pretty decent, you know. The drop rates are still horrific on everything, and I'm sitting waiting on, I'm sitting trying to save up my credits at the moment. I'm trying to save them up for the Gearsmas packs that there's apparently going to be. And another thing as well is apparently there's going to be a new pack, like a new UIR pack, which is, I can't remember their faction name, but, you know, technically in Gears of War, like when there was the whole Pendulum Wars, it was the UIR versus the COG, or the Coalition of Ordered Governments or something like that. So, you know, it's kind of cool that, you know, they're adding those characters in, but I don't know when they're going to add them in. I hope they do soon, because I've been sitting saving up these credits, and, you know, I'm kind of fucking itching to spend them already. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. See you guys later. Peace.